As we deepen our understanding on climate risks, we are inevitably confronted with a critical question: how reliable are models that predict climate hazards? After all, climate risk assessments, from physical exposure maps to insurance pricing and portfolio stress testing, often relies on climate models and hazard projections. But these models come with uncertainty, variability, and trade-offs in accuracy. Third, frequency and disrupt agriculture yields under two sources of uncertainty and hazard. Historical data may be incomplete, experience multiple dry years followed by heavy rainfall. Heat waves may intensify even if the average intensity can shift significantly over short. When we think about environmental risks, climate change tends to dominate the conversation. But water, the resource that underpins food production, energy generation, manufacturing, and basic human health, is facing pressures every bit. You'll see these drivers are interconnected reputations operate at once. Starting changing rainfall patterns governance can make these risks worse. Regulatory and disrupt investment plans. The third driver is economics and market drivers. As the population grows and economies develop, water demand will rise, often outpacing what local basins can sustainably provide. Agriculture, manufacturing, and energy production competes for the same resource, sometimes in regions where water is already under stress. Market failures can compound the problem. In many places, water is underpriced, providing little incentive to conserve. But as scarcity grows, costs can spike, whether through market pricing, infrastructure investments, or securing alternative sources. The fourth driver is social and reputational driver. Water is essential for communities, so how companies use and manage it is subject to intense public scrutiny. Overuse, pollution, or inequitable access can trigger social conflict, reputational damage, and even the loss of license to operate. In the era of heightened ESG expectations, investors and consumers are paying closer attention to water stewardship. Companies seen as irresponsible risks being excluded from sustainable investment portfolios or targeted by advocacy campaigns. The fifth and final driver is the interconnections with climate and nature risks. Water risks doesn't operate in isolation. It's closely linked with climate and nature risks. Climate change alters hydrological cycles, intensifies droughts and floods, and affects glacier and snowmelt patterns. Ecosystem degradation like deforestation, wetland loss, and soil erosions reduce natural water storage and filtration capacity. Because of these interconnections, water risk is often a compound risk. It can amplify climate impacts, undermine biodiversity, and trigger cascading effects on food security, energy systems, and social stability.